gangster. Here we got to keep the work. And he literally showed me.
Together, they went on to form the Latino hip-hop collective named Terror Squad, alongside Cuban Link, Prospect, Armageddon and Triple Seis. And in 1999, they released their first album with the major hit, What You Gonna Do. Pun is also often associated with Digging in the Crates crew, due to featuring on the tracks Where You At and Drop It Heavy. The crew consisted of Lord Finesse, Big L, AG, Diamond D, OC, Fat Joe and Buck Wild. And even if he wasn't a member, he sure sounded like one, with his smooth flow and extraordinary lyrics. Everything was going in the right direction for Christopher. He got nominated to the Grammys, he performed on the walkout for the famous boxer Felix Trinidad, and he also began to start a family. Everything seemed to be great, but this was far away from the truth. Big Pun was deteriorating from the inside out due to the issues he had as a child that were never resolved. And to deal with the depression, he would eat. His weight spiraled out of control, and he gained weight like no other. And his child trauma didn't only affect him, it would also affect his wife, Lee Rios. And their many arguments would often lead to violent fights. Deep down in his heart, he wanted to change. He wanted to lose the weight and become a better husband. However, his old demons had already caught up to him, and it was too late for any change. His health was getting worse and worse, and eventually he was unable to get dressed, using the bathroom, and his wife Lisa started to do everything for him. She basically became his home nurse. The 6th of February 2000, Big Pun was talking to his sister about getting a stomach surgery to help him lose weight, and together they decided he would go through with it. But it was already too late. The next day he was experiencing difficulty breathing, leading him to collapse. Medicals were called, but Big Pun's time was already up, and at only 28 years of age, Big Pun passed away due to a fatal heart attack. 2 months after his death, his second album was released. It received good reviews and it entered at number 3 in the Billboard 200. The following year, Endangered Species was released, a collection of hits, guest appearances and new material. It also performed well, and it served as a final goodbye for the legendary rapper Big Pun. Christopher Lee will forever be remembered as one of the all-time greats. He had punchlines, charisma, and he wasn't scared of no one. His work ethic was out of this world, and his lyrics were technical like no other, with clever rhymes at a high-speed pace with almost no breaks. He was the first Latino rapper to go platinum. As a result, he became a hero in the Latin community, inspiring millions of people, which changed the game forever. Rest in peace, Big Pun.
And Pun, no matter how commercial his single was that made him sell 2 million records, was such a lyrical and such an underground type of guy, where we hooked him up with Black Thought. He wanted to do a song. You know, his dream to do a song was always with Cannabis. Cannabis at the time was the most lyrical MC. Pun wanted to tear him down on a record and do it together. But Cannabis, I remember a story, Pun waited